There is no one person credited for the discovery of Mercury.
Mercury means messenger god of Jupiter. It was also the god of games, of business, and of storytelling.
Mercury is 36 million miles from the sun.
Mercury is 3,032 miles in diameter.
The surface temperature of Mercury, the hottest is 801 degrees Fahrenheit, and the coldest is 297 degrees Fahrenheit.
There are no moons in
The Mercury travels the fastest. The fastest speed it travels is 31 miles per second around the sun.
It takes 88 days for Mercury to make an orbit around the sun.
Venus. It's impossible to say who discovered Venus because the planet has been around before recorded history. The diameter of Venus is 12,103.6 kilometers.
Venus is named after the Roman god of love. On average, it is 67 million miles from the sun. Venus is the second planet from the sun.
The surface temperature is 900 degrees. Venus has no moons.
Earth's name means fertile soil. It was just Ferdinand Magellan noticed that the Earth was round.
Earth is 93 million miles away from the sun, or 1 astronomical unit.
The diameter of Earth is 12,756.2 kilometers. The surface temperature is between 56.8 and 58.3 degrees Fahrenheit.
The Earth only has one moon.
Giovanni Shapiro discovered the linear canals in the 19th century. Mars means Ares, the Greek god of war, and the distance between the sun and Mars is 141 million miles.
The diameter of Mars is 6,792 kilometers. The average surface temperature is negative 55 degrees Celsius. The two moons are called Deimos and Phobos. Deimos means dread, Phobos means fear.
In the winter nighttime, temperatures on Mars can drop as low as negative 191 degrees Fahrenheit. The Martian day is about half an hour longer than Earth. Mars orbits the sun every 687 days, Earth hits.
Mars is a red color because there is a lot of iron in the soil. Valleys and canyons on Mars suggest that the planet once had large amounts of water. Mars has the tallest volcano in the solar system named Olympus Mons. It is 15 miles tall and 3 times bigger than Mount Everest. Jupiter was found in 1979. Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 flew past Jupiter, and Galileo reached Jupiter in 1995. Jupiter's name from the Latin origin means the supreme god. Jupiter's distance from the sun is about 484 million miles away. Its surface temperature ranges from 112 Kelvin to about 165 Kelvin. Jupiter has at least 61 moons. Jupiter's 4 largest moons are Io, which is the one closest to Jupiter, and is the most volcanically active object in the solar system. Europa, covered by a 100-kilometer thick crust of ice.
Callisto, heavily crayed crust of ice and rock several hundred kilometers thick. Ganymede, crust of ice, is about 500 kilometers thick.
That's it.
Okay, in 1610, Galileo discovered Saturn.
Saturn means an ancient god. Saturn's distance from the sun is 885 million miles.
The diameter of the planet is 74,600 miles.
Saturn's surface temperature is 220 degrees Celsius.
Saturn has at least 31 moons.
Saturn is the second largest planet in the solar system.
Saturn has a complex ring system.
Saturn's thick atmosphere is mostly hydrogen and helium.
Saturn has 7 thin flat rings around it.
Saturn can be seen with an unaided eye, but its rings cannot.
A 100-pound object on Earth is 116 pounds on Saturn.
Uranus is a large planet with dark rings. Its atmosphere is made up of mostly hydrogen, helium, and methane. It has at least 21 moons.
The rotation is parallel to its orbit. It was discovered in 1781 by the Voyager 2. It's the 7th planet from the Sun.
Underneath its atmosphere, it has a mantle of liquid water. It means personification of heaven or the sky. It is 1.8 billion miles away from the Sun.
Its diameter is 51,118 kilometers. The surface temperature of Uranus is about 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Titania is the largest moon.
Voyager 2 in 1846 discovered Neptune. Neptune gets its names mean because the Roman god of the sea.
Neptune is 2,794 million miles away from the Sun. It is 30,775 miles, or 49,527 kilometers.
Neptune's surface temperature is negative 223 degrees Celsius and negative 370 degrees Fahrenheit. Neptune has a total of 13 moons.
Neptune is the fourth largest planet. Its orbit speed is about 5.4 kilometers per second. 1 day on Earth is equal to 16 hours on Neptune.
Another fun fact about Neptune is when you're on Neptune, you actually weigh 1.18 times heavier.